So we'll continue from the next topic, say mathematical inductions. We are proving that now. Question number 9 from the discrete mathematics textbook. Okay. Prove that every positive integer n is greater than equal to 24 can be written as the sum of 5 or 7. What it means here? Consider any number is given greater than equal to 24. Like 24 consider first. Okay. So we can write this one 24 in term of 7 and 5. Okay, you can express this 24 in sum of 5 and 7, which means you can write like 24, you can write 7 plus 7 and 5 plus 5, right? Like this. Okay, so any number if you greater than 24, like 26 also is there. So 26 also we can write 7 plus 7 plus 7 and plus 5. So we have used 3 times of 7 and 1 times of 5. Right. So any numbers which is greater than 24 is there, like consider 28 also. So 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. And 5 is what we have not taken only. So we can write 4 times 7 and 0 times 5. Right. 5 we have considered. So this one or given, that's why. Either you can take or you can now take also any one, 5 or 7. Right. Like 25 is given. 25 also you can write 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. Okay. And plus 5. Which is not required any 7 here. So 5 times is 5 only. Okay. So any number which is greater than 24 we can express in terms of 5 or 7. Okay. So that one you have to prove it by using the mathematical induction. Understood the question? So now first we will consider for the basic step. Basic step, Sn is equal to 24 we have taken, because this number is what only applicable when 24 or greater than 24 is there, then only. Okay. So 24 will take in the left hand side, and 24 we can write 7 plus 7 plus 5 plus 5. Right. 2 times of 5 and 2 times of 7. Right. This one is it, so that this 24 we can express in terms of 7 and 5 here, right? So this so that S24 is true, right? Because both we are 24 we able to express in terms of 7 and 5. Next is induction step. In induction step, we'll assume that Sn is true for n is equal to k, right? Where this k is greater than equal to 24. So k values, which is what greater than 24, we can write in the sum of 7 and so on, and sum of some 5. Okay. Getting, we are assuming this. So next comes, suppose that this representation of k has r number of 7. This is r times. Okay, r number of 7, and this 5 is s number of times. Okay, yeah, you can write s number of 5s. Any doubt till here? What I am telling here is k is any number I have taken which is greater than 24, and we are able to express this k also in term of 7 and 5, as we consider 7 is r times, yeah, r number of 7, and s is this 5 is s number of 5s. Okay, so using this representation of k, we can find by using this representation for k, we can find for k plus 1. Okay, k plus 1. K plus 1, what we are doing? We are adding it 1 extra terms, right? So whatever the 7 was there, 7 plus 7 plus 7, so many times is this is r times, yeah, r number of 7, and plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus so on. This is s number of 5s and plus 1 extra, right? Because we added 1 both sides for the next terms. Any doubt till here? So now this one we can break it here. This, consider this one 2 5 I am taking it, this one. So how much you will get it? 5 plus 5, we are considering here now 2 7 will eliminate. So 2 7 eliminating means 14 we are eliminating, right? So we can write it excuse me. So this one we can write it here 7 plus 7 plus 7 now, and so on. How many times? R minus 2 times. Yeah, R minus 2 number of 7. Okay, and this 2 7 I taken outside. Getting what I said? This 2 7s I am taking outside. So remaining totally how many 7 was there? R. So 2 taken out, so it will become R minus 2, and 2 7s which was there here I have written 7 plus 7, and this is 5 which is as it is only 5 plus 5 plus 5 and so on. This is as it is S number of 5s. Getting? And plus this one as it is. So now this one you can think here 7 plus 7 14 plus 1 15. So this 15 we can write here sum of 5 plus 5 plus 5, right? 7 plus 7 plus 7, this one is R minus 2 number of 7, and plus we can write this one 5 plus 5 plus 5 extra, and this R this 5 was S times, so 5 plus 5 and so on. This one I can write S plus 3 numbers of 5. Getting this one? Initially was 5 was initially S number of times. Now we have added this 15, like consider here 5 plus 5 was there till the S number times, S number of 5s, and now 15 we have written plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So 3 extra we are adding, the total number become what? S plus 3 number of 5s. Getting here? So this one I have written here. This 7 is means what we are doing actually 2 7 we are taking it out. So 7 plus 7 14 and plus 1 15. This 15 we are writing in term of 5, which 5 plus 5 plus 5. So 3 extra will be added in the S. Okay. So this, so that also this k plus 1 also we are able to express in term of 7 and 5, right? So this is the only proof. This, so that k plus 1 is the sum of 7 and 5s. Okay, thus S of k plus 1 is also true. Okay, so this was the proof only. Hence we can write mathematically. Hence mathematically we can say that S of n is true. Okay, any doubt in here? Sn is true for all positive number n is greater than or equal to 24. Okay, so we'll see some more problem based on this. Consider the same thing is given. So this is the next question. Prove that mathematical induction that for any positive integer n, this 11 to the power of n plus 2 plus 12 to the power of 2n plus 1 is divisible by 133. So what it means here, this one we can write 133 multiple, any number which is divisible by 133. Okay, so first we will start from the basic step. So n is given what? We will consider this is an is 11 to the power of n plus 2 plus 12 to the power of 2n plus 1. Okay, and this n is any positive integer, so we can put it here n is equal to 1. So I can write it here, a1 is equal to 11 to the power of 1 plus 2, which is 3, plus 12 to the power of how much? This one if you put, then 2 plus 1, 3, right? So if you 11 to the power 3 is 1, 3, 3, 1, right? And 12 to the power 3 is 1, 7, 2, 8, which is 3059. And 3059 is divisible by 11, right? Divisible by 133. If you can check out here, 3059, we can write it here, 23 times 133. So it's coming multiple. So remainder is 0. So 133. Okay. So this 3059 is divisible by 133. Getting here? So that we can tell here, so that 133 divides 3059. And out till here. So an is divisible by 133 when n is equal to 1. Right? This is the basic step. Now for the induction step, we will assume that that is divisible by k. Okay, assume this an is divisible by 133, okay, for n is greater than equal to, okay, n is equal to k, and this k value is greater than equal to 1, because equal to 1 you have already proved it, right? So we can write it here. Excuse me. This 11 of k plus 1 is equal to, now we are doing for the next term, we will replacing this one with the k plus 1. So what we will get it here, 11 into k plus 1 plus 2, k plus 3, right? Plus 12 to the power of this one, 2 times of k plus 1, right? So this become how much? I will write step by step. 2 into k plus 1 and plus 1, right? And it out till here. So this one I can write it here, 11 to the power of k plus 2 into 11, I can write it like a to the power m into a to the power of n, a to the power of m plus n, okay, and plus this 12, I can write it here, 12 to the power of 2 times of k plus 1, this one I multiply 2k plus 2, so 12 to the power 3 is 12 to the power 2 is remaining, right? Because on 1 is already have taken, into 12 square. Any doubt in this? If we add it, we will get the value same only, 12 to the power 2k plus 3, right? Any doubt till here? So I can write here 11 to the power of k plus 2, this is, into 11, and this one 12 to the power of 2k plus 1 times of 144, 12 square is 144. So now 144 and this 11, okay, hello, so now I can write this one here, 11 to the power of k plus 2 as it is only, into 11, plus this terms I can write it here, 12 to the power of 2k plus 1, and 144 I can write it 11 plus 133, because 11 plus 133 is 144, right? So 11k to the power of 2 into 11 plus this one is multiply with 11 and multiply with 133, right? So I can write 11 times of 12 to the power of 2k plus 1 plus 133 times of 12 to the power of 2k plus 1. Any doubt in this? So now in this one 11 I can take common. So I can write it here 11 to the power of k plus 2 plus 12 to the power of 2k plus 1 into 11, right? Plus 133 times of 12 to the power of 2k plus 1, right? So now this one we know that this 11 to the power of k plus 2 and 12 to the power of 2k plus 1, this is which term? This is which one we have assumed there, right? This one only. For the n is equal to k we have assumed here, no? This is ak only. So this is a of k and ak into 11, and ak is what? Is already, we know that this is already divisible by 133, right? Plus 133 into 12 to the power of 2k plus 1. So this 133 into 11 actually, right? So this one is 133 and this is also multiple of 133. Then whole statement we can write this is multiple of 133, right? Getting here. So this represents shows that this representation shows that a of k plus 1 is divisible by 133. Okay, when ak is divisible by 133. So hence we can tell that this a plus k1 is divisible by 133. Okay, so this finally a of k, s of n, which one we can write here, is divisible by 133. Any doubt till here? No doubt till here, no? Any doubt? You need one more time explanations. Just what I did here, just I replaced with k plus 1. Okay, and 11 I have taken out this one, and this is 12 square is 144. 144 I can write 11 plus 133, and this time this into this time this. So this one already we got it is multiple of 133. This is already divisible by 133. This terms is ak only. Okay, this term is ak. So ak is already we have considered this is divisible by 133. This ak is divisible by 133, then only ak plus 1 will be divisible by 133. Okay, so 133 times 11 is also divisible by 133, and this is also multiple of 133. The whole ak plus 1 is also divisible by 133. Okay, this is how just I have to prove it by using the mathematical induction. So now we will do is the recursion. Any doubt till here? So recursive definition means here consider we have given any sequence. The sequence is what? Arrangement of elements, a listing of elements. Okay, writing in the some set of orders. Like consider example is a1, a2, a3, and so on. An is given, and this one term is given here. Consider this a1, a2, a3, and so on are a sequence. Okay, sequence means any arrangement of elements, a listing of elements in some set of order. Okay, so here given this a1 is the first term, a2 is the second term, and a3 is third term, and so on. An is the nth terms, we also call as nth elements, right? So this nth terms, the elements an is called general term. This one we have already studied in the 11, 12 in the basic classes. Okay, in the general terms, we also called as nth term of the sequence, right? Still here in doubt? And this nth term is denoted as an. Okay, this one. Okay, in some sequence the first terms will be denoted as a naught. Okay, so don't confuse here. Sometimes is what given a naught, a1, a2, and so on. n is the nth terms. So maybe this a0 is the first terms. Okay, so a1 will be the second terms in this, a2 is the third terms, and so on. So the last terms in this sequence will be a of n minus 1. Okay, this is nth term. If the number of term, this first term is starting from a0 then. Okay, if it's starting with an, then nth term will be an. This one, two type of series maybe comes. Okay, so now this describing the sequence here, two method is there. First one is called as explicit method. Another is called as recursive method. Okay, so we have to study this two method. Okay, recursive method, especially questions will ask in the recursive method. Okay, this two method is there to represent the any sequence. Okay, explicit method in general form of sequence is explicitly indicated. What it mean here? Consider if given here E is equal to an. Okay, where an is equal to 2n. For n belongs to some, you consider positive integer is given. So this one meaning is that here, this meaning is there. Okay, this a1 if you put here, then you will get it what? 2, right? And a2 if you put, then 2 2 is 4. a3 is 6, and so on. Okay, so this is the form of explicit. Any doubt till here? So explicit method, terms if anything given here, so they will give the conditions for the n's and will give the general terms in term of an. Okay, now in the recursive method, question is comes like this. Recursive method, consider is given an is equal to 5n. Okay, and you have to obtain the recursive definition for the sequence an. So what we can do it here, a1 you can put, n is equal to 1. So what will you get? 5, right? 2 if you put, then what will you get? 10. 3 if you put, then 15. 4 then 20, like so on, right? And so on. So we can write it here, recursive means by repeating itself. Okay, you have to write in such a way that the n is what repeating itself only. Getting here, what it mean here, I will take the example here and I will explain you. This one also we can write this a1. a1 is what? 5, right? a2 is 10, a3 is 15, a4 is 20. Now this a1 is 5, fine. a2 also I can write it here, 5 plus 5 I can write it, 5 plus 5, and 5 is what? Last term only. So a2 I can write it here, a1 plus 5 can I write, because a1 value already we know this is 5, right? Similarly for the a3 also we can write this is 10 plus 5, you can write it. This 10 is what? a2 only, you can write a2 plus 5, and so on. If you write an, so what we are getting here? So here, when you are writing first term is as it is only, second term is just preceding terms plus 5, third term is just preceding terms plus 5, right? Similarly, the nth term will be just preceding terms plus 5, and the preceding terms of n term will be what? N minus 1 terms, right? And we can write the condition, this is only applicable when n is greater than equal to 2, because we have not considered for the first one. First one is what? Just 5 only, right? If you want write second terms here, third terms here, fourth terms here, so on, n terms you want to find, so you can write this is the recursive function. Getting here? One more example, consider if you given 6 to the power of n given. This is n is equal to 6 to the power n given. So just we are representing in the previous term, that is called as recursive only, by repeating itself. So just to put the value, then you come to, you will get the conclusion what is related to the last terms. So a1 if I put, then I will get 6, a2 is 6 square, right? 6 square also I can write 6 into 6, I can write 6 into a to the power of n, right? A to the power n means a power of 1, right? Similarly, a power 3, a3 if writing is 6 cube, which is 6 square into 6, right? And 6 square is what? A2, right? Similarly, you can write an is equal to what? This square it's coming here, right? This one square it's coming here, so you can write here an values, which is next terms, is equal to write 6 into a to the power of, sorry, 6 not, a of n minus 1 times of 6. So this will be the recursive function. Getting here? If you want to check out this correct or not, you can substitute the values and you can check out. This is applicable when n is greater than or equal to 1, because this also apply for this terms. No, n is greater than or equal to 2 only, because this is only 6 only, no. So if you want to find a2, you can put it here. a2 minus 1 is 1 into 6, right? a1 is what? 6. 6 into 6 is what? 36. So we are getting here 36, right? Any doubt till here? So another one more example I will take. Consider if you given like an is equal to 2 into 2 minus 1 to the power of n. This one is given. Okay. So you tell me what we can substitute first. We can check out what is the series here. N is equal to 1, you put it. So 2 minus 1 to the power 1, which is 3, right? A2, 2 minus 1 to the power 2, which is this become positive. 2 minus 1 become how much? 1 only, right? So still we are not getting conclusion here what the series is. So you can find that one more terms here, a3, a4 you can find, and then we can check out what is the order of increment or decrement of this series, right? So a3 if you put here, so we'll get it here how much? 2 minus 1 to the power of 3. So this is negative, again 3 only, and 4 is again 1 only, right? And so on. So if you find the next terms, this an already we know that 2 minus 1 to the power of n. What will be the an plus 1? 2 minus 1 to the power of n plus 1, right? Just n replace with n plus 1. And if you want to check out what is the changes is happening, better to subtract, because here we are not getting the order, right? We know that all this a1, a3 is coming 3, a2, a4 and a6, all it will come 1. We want to check out the exact recursion here, so we can find the difference of two conjugative numbers. Okay, so we can write here an plus 1 minus an is equal to how much? N plus 1 is this, 2 minus 1 to the power of n plus 1, minus an is this, so 2 minus become plus, minus 1 to the power of n. This and this get cancelled, right? So we can write it here, this is 1 minus 1 to the power of n minus 1 to the power of n plus 1, right? Minus 1 to the power of n as it is only, minus this one also you can write here, minus 1 to the power n into minus 1, minus 1 to the power of n, I am taking common here. So what will you get? 1 minus 1, so it will become plus 1, right? So we can write it here, an plus 1 minus an is equal to 2 into minus 1 to the power of n. Getting here? So this is the n minus n, n plus 1 minus an. So n plus 1 you want to find here. So you can write this is an plus 2 into minus 1 to the power of n. Any doubt? This is only applicable for n is greater than or equal to 1. Getting here? Any doubt in this? So if you want to find in this one by using the, now you want to check out this answer is correct or not, you put the values of n is equal to 1. So n is equal to 1 if you put here, then what will you get? A2, A1 plus 2 into minus 1 to the power of how much? 2, right? 1. So we will get it here a1 minus 2, right? a1 is how much? 3. Minus 2 is equal to 1. So we can mention here a1 is 3 first term. So a2 we got it here 1. So we check out here a2 we are getting 1. Like that any value you can substitute it and you can check out. Any doubt till here? So now we will see some relations in between the explicit and recursive functions. Okay. So the given in the question this one here, a sequence of an is defined as recursively by this. Okay, where a1 is equal to given 4 and an is equal to last term plus n is given. Okay, so any terms which is given by just preceding terms form, then is said to be recursive, right? We have already discussed now. Any terms, if you given any terms, like consider this is I am writing here an, and that is given in the a of 5 of a of n minus 1 plus something. So an means this is the general terms, right? Nth term. The term n minus 1 is given means n minus 1 term. So it's given by just some preceding terms. Yeah, maybe given n plus 1 is equal to 5 into an plus 5 something is given. So this is the n plus 1 terms, right? And this is the nth term. So any terms which is given by the just preceding terms forms, by repeating it by itself, we are repeating by the previous value, then it's said to be recursive function, right? We have to find in the form of explicit. So we know that this question is given here an is equal to an minus 1 plus n, right? So what you do here, this n minus 1 value you put it, means recursive you use recursive. So if consider this is question is given, I will write it here, n is equal to n minus 1 plus n, right? If I will put it n minus 1, then what I will get? Just I am replacing n with n minus 1. So what I will get? N minus 2 plus n minus 1. I will get it. This one you do in the rough, and this n minus 1 value substitute it over here. This one value. Getting here? N minus 1 you substitute it here, this values. This one part you do in the rough. Okay, and substitute it here. So we'll get it here an minus 2 plus n minus 1, n minus 1, and this n as it is only, right? Any doubt in this? So you can write also here an minus 2 plus n minus 1 and plus n. This separate you can write it because all are addition only, no? Now here a of n minus 2 have to substitute it. So what you do here only, just delete this terms, this one you don't confuse. Whatever the general term was there, an is equal to n minus 1, that again you write it. Okay, and here now replace with n minus 2. So what I will get? N minus 3 plus n minus 2, right? So in the place of a of n minus 2, you replace with this value. Getting? So this part always you do in the rough, otherwise you will confuse. Just I am putting n minus 2 value is this one. So I will get it here a of n minus 3 plus n minus 2, right? This whole terms in the place of only n minus 2, and this remaining as it is only, right? Any doubt in this? So we can write here a of n minus 3 plus n minus 2 plus n minus 1 plus n. Any doubt till here? Any doubt till here? So now if you proceed like that only, if you proceed like that so on, so you tell me here n what you can substitute it. See here. So what? How will you decide here? You check out which value is given in the question. Is given a1. Okay. So you have to bring this one as a a1. So a of n minus 3, you have to bring a1. So what you will put it in the place of n? This is increment happening, right? This is 4, 5, 6, 7 until the n only, right? Getting or not? So what I can write it here, see this one here. This is, I can write n is equal to So 7 minus 2, but 4 have not bring it, no. A1 have to bring this. A1. A1 have to bring it. No, I will tell you. See here, if you having confusion here, what you do, you write one more times and check out. More terms you write it. Next term what will you get? No need to simplify, directly you can write. Because n minus 3 was there, then n minus 2 comes, right? So n minus 3, again if we are decreasing, n minus 4 plus n minus 3 will come. And this one as it is only. No doubt in this. This 4, 5, this one is going on up to the n. This one, right? This is n, right? We got it here. This is a1, right? This is a1. Now this one I written in the reverse order. This is n. This is n minus 1. This is n minus 2. This is n minus 3, and so on. This one is what? It will n and n will get cancelled, and it will come plus 1, right? Getting here. So now I will do it here. Okay, what one I will add it and subtract it. A1 minus 1. Okay, this one and this one get cancelled here, right? 1 and 1. Another 2 is there here. So 1 I have added here and 1 I will subtract it. Here subtracted, here I added here. Plus 2 plus this one already, so on it will come up to the n terms, right? This is a1 minus 1, and this is sum of natural number. Sum of natural number is, this is n into n plus 1 by 2, right? Now a1 value already we know, that is 4. So 4 minus 1, this becomes n into n plus 1 by 2, right? So we can write it here, this an is equal to 4 minus 1 is 3 plus n into n plus 1 by 2. This is your explicit function. Any doubt in this? So next question is given, find the explicit definition for the sequence defined recursively by this one here. Okay, so here is given a1 is equal to 7 and an is equal to given 2 into a of n minus 1 plus 1 for n is greater than equal to 2. Okay, so in this one what you have to do here, same like here, 2 in the place of a n minus 1 you substitute. So what I said, you do in the rough, a n is equal to 2 into a of n minus 1 plus 1, right? N replaced with n minus 1. So what will you get? 2 into a of n minus 2 plus 1 will get it, right? This one value substitute in the place of n minus 1. So 2, this is a of n minus 2 plus 1, and this plus 1 as it is only, this part 1, right? Any doubt in this? So you will get it here, 2a square a of n minus 2 plus 2 plus 1. Okay, similarly 2a square, now a of n minus 2 you substitute. So this one you cancel it, n replace with n minus 2. So 2 into n minus 3 plus 1 will get it, right? So 2 into a of n minus 3 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1, right? So we'll get it 2 cube a of n minus 3 plus 2 cube, this is 2a square plus 2 plus 1, right? So on if you do here, if you next terms 2 power 4 a of n minus 4 plus 2 cube plus 2a square plus 2 plus 1 will get it, right? Similarly, see here, this one have to bring it, a1 is equal to 7, right? So what we can write it here, this one is 4, then this is 4, right? And this is up to, starting up to the 3 in decreasing order, right? So if you take the till the n minus 1. So here also we will get it a of n minus 1 minus n, right? Getting a1 will get it. This one will be how much? 4 was there, then 3. So here we are taking n minus 1. So here up to that n minus 2, right? 2 to the power of n minus 2 and so on. 2q, 2a square, 2 and 1. Any doubt till here? Just I written here n minus 1. So it will be this one also series till up to the n minus 2. Because 4 there. So this came up to the 3, right? Here n minus 1 I am taking, so it will come n minus 2. Why we consider n minus 1? Because we know that we have to bring this one as a a1. Okay, a1 have to bring it. So here this n minus 4, n minus 5 was decreasing here. This is up to the n. This one what will you put here? So it will become 1 here. So I will write n minus 1 here. Okay, and this minus n get cancelled here, and I will get it here n only, right? So I can write it there 2 into n minus 1, this is a1, plus this one you write in the order 1 plus 2 plus 2a square plus so on 2 to the power of n minus 2, right? So we can write it here, this one. The GP summation 1 plus AR plus AR square and so on if you given here. Okay, yeah, this one better you write the formula, this one here 1 plus A square, this one formula. So you can write the definitional formula is a power n minus 1 by a minus 1. Okay, 1 if you given here like a plus AR square and so on formula. So a into r to the power of n minus 1 upon r minus 1. Okay, so here just understood this one here. These two formula in the GP, keep in mind. So here 2n minus 1 and a1 as it is only, and here I can apply the formula for the GP. So this is up to the 2 to the power of n minus 1. So we can write it here 2 to the power of n minus 1 minus 1 upon 2 minus 1. So I can write a1 is 7. 7 into 2 to the power of n minus 1 plus 2 to the power of n minus 1 minus 1. Getting here? So this and this will be added here. So we can write here 8 to the power of 2n minus 1 minus 1. Getting here? So, sorry, 8 into 8 of 2 to the power of n minus 1 minus 1. So this will be the your an. Any doubt in this? So this is expression for the explicit definitions. Okay.